Hello everyone, this is Anime Heaven X23, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Gungrave Gore. It is a third-person action shooting game. You have special attacks that you can do, but you're mostly mauling down enemies with your gun or your coffin that's like your gun. You got your melee attacks. You got your some of your specials where you can shoot like up in the air from. It's a game that is regularly on sale on Steam for $5 and under. And if you get the little DLC, little extra content that comes, you can have a choice to get. I think it might put it like over $7. Otherwise, if you don't, the game is normally like $30 or $40. So, but if you do look out for it, you'll be able to find it regularly under 10 without question. Sometimes, like I said, 5. I have beaten this game on Xbox Series X, and I've also beaten it on PS5. So, I just give my impression, of how this game runs on the Rogue Ally. And through the 9 complete chapters that I've done, let's say 9 stages that I've done, the game controls are easy to remember, easy to get into. The game looks good, which I'm going to show you here in a second. But first off, we will go into settings. Here you can choose the difficulty, vibration, camera crosshairs, controls. And for video, you got your motion blur. This game is verified. These are settings that initially came with us. It's running at 1080p, full screen. Focusing is on, and you got your advanced, which you can do. And there's all your audio settings and how you want that to be. You can choose your languages when the game starts. So if we exit out of that, we go to that. There is Gungrave Gore. So when you hold the left bumper, allows you to lock on. If you hold the left and right triggers, you do one special move. And as you can see, I got moves associated to A, B, and Y. Just gotta do X. If you stand still and you hold in your left trigger to shoot, with a stand one move, you'll constantly dodge stuff and just constantly shoot all around you. That's if you just stand still. And if you hold A, you get your jump. Your X is your dodge. Your Y does your one attack. And then your B, has your coffin that's attached to you has a hook. Think of Scorpion. Get over here. You shoot that out at your enemies, and you can bring them back, and you can toss them down and kill them, or you can use them as a meat shield. You can do that as well. Some of the different things that you learn throughout. And as you complete each stage, you earn points. You can use those points to upgrade your stats, upgrade your weapons. You can make your character the playstyle you want, which is really cool. It's really a straightforward game, like think of like Gore, or you can do some exploring, but for the most part it's point A, point B, move on. So you have that. But like I said, from the little bit I showed you there, in the graphics look right on par with the PS4 version without question. Like I said, this game, I played it for a couple hours now, I think like 3 hours, and it runs flawlessly on the system. Yeah, granted, there have been some small hiccups where, like, during cutscenes, they have not appeared on screen. But you can still, like, hold an A to, like, skip that said cutscene, so it's not like it's frozen or anything like that. So that right there is the only real negatives that I can see is sometimes the cutscenes might appear, but otherwise the game's graphics, the controls, the interaction, the move set, everything is so well done, and I think it's well worth it. Like I said, regularly it's under $5, 10 as well. And if you don't buy it on sales, like I said, it's like $30 or $40, $29.99 or $39.99. I can't remember which, honestly. But it's expensive to have it back. Also, the game is 30, I think it's like 35 gig or so. So make sure you got enough space on your memory card or your external SSD or your micro SD card. Just make sure you got the storage covered. But overall, in the time I played, it's like I said, with how this game runs and it plays, I would have to give this game a solid 8.5 out of 10 because it's definitely a good game overall. It's worth the $30 or $40 that it normally commands if it's not on sale. But no matter what setting you play on, it's not an overly difficult game or anything like that. I know people have seen it and you'll see what I'm playing it on. And I'm only playing on that because I beat it on both systems, the Xbox and PS5 and the Series X, that I'm not really in the mood to go back and try to do every single minor trophies in the game. So it's achievements, so and this time around, trying to get as many as I can through the playing time of me beating it, and let's just go from there. But I highly recommend this game. It's, like I said, it's a good action game with good platforming and controls. Everything's just solid. So that right there is my impression and review of Gungrave Gore. And like I said, if you can find this game on sale, you don't want to pay the $30, $40, and you want to wait. It's regularly on sale, so you don't have to, worry about paying the higher price if you don't want to. But if you want to give it a shot and play it now, then yeah, you're more likely probably going to have to pay the $30 or $40 for the game. So that right there is my impression and review of Gungrave Gore on Steam. The Steam version that I'm playing my ROG Ally. Like I said, really highly recommend the game. Also, I want to say thank you to anybody who's recently subscribed. I really appreciate it. I'm hoping we can get to 600 soon, and then, then 650, 700, and just keep going on. So thank you very much for any support and continued support from the people who do currently stay supported. I appreciate it. So please like, share, subscribe, and take care, everyone. Goodbye, and thank you again.